People have been manipulating truth for centuries. And I love that science came out and wanted to refute false claims and create facts in the way of proving truths. And so many people throughout the centuries, all the philosophers, all the scientists, all of them were trying to take the power away from those who would abuse power to confuse people, to create whatever system that kept them in power. And through false beliefs, they would maintain this power. Science and scientists and philosophers have tried to give that power back to the people. They've tried to do this by destroying bias. They've created several different models to do this. One of them is the logical fallacy chart. The problem with the logical fallacy chart is that it in itself still fails to do this. If the goal is to give the power back to the people by giving them the power of logic, as long as their logic is sound, then they will have the authority to dispute facts or falsehoods or whatever it is, anything that they want to dispute through logic, right? As long as they follow these rules. The problem with the logical fallacy chart is that it in itself becomes debunked by two of its own logical fallacies. Easiest way to prove this is you take an individual who makes the claim that these individuals, these experts, only believe this thing because of the bandwagon fallacy, right? Or, I'm sorry, an individual is accused of believing something who's not a scientist, right? And the authorities, the people that are the smart ones, whatever, the well-educated ones, tell him he only believes something because of the bandwagon fallacy, because a lot of people believe it, right? He turns that back upon the scientist and says, you guys only believe something based on the bandwagon fallacy, because you believe that if it's been proven enough times and there's enough scientists that believe it, then that's what makes it true. And they go, no. We're experts, right? We're authorities on the subject. Well, he asks him that. He goes, would you consider your education makes you an authority on the subject? And they would say, yes. He would say, now you're using the logical fallacy of appeal to authority. So again, you keep arriving at the same place where no matter what way that you want to prove something, you're always going to end up at a logical fallacy. The point is, any person who makes a claim is automatically going to be discredited. But what makes them discredited is the authority, is the power. And so the power is the only thing that matters. And we keep coming back to that because that is the thing that trumps everything. We debunk the entire theory. And it's sad that we keep ending up in this place. I appreciate that science is trying to destroy this, but respecting the fact that it is that hard and it's not that easy. It's not that easy. And we're seeing it now in the Trump era and the post-truth era, where so many people that are supposed to be the authorities or the people that are well-educated are making statements that appear to be facts, but by using the same reasoning. See, the people are getting are finally understanding that power is what ultimately matters. And so you get somebody like Kylie McNair, whatever, Trump's spokesperson, and you get her to defend Trump. She's going to use all kinds of logical fallacies to prove all these people wrong who thought that they were so smart. And that's the point, is it's not logic that gives you the power. It's power that allows you to use the logical fallacies to continue to manipulate people.